Imagine you're a global pop star, filthy rich, and you wake up one morning thinking, you know what I need? A giant, peaceful mansion where I can vibe in silence. Well, that's exactly what Katy Perry did in 2014. She starts house hunting in LA. Not just any house, though. We're talking 30,000 square feet, a fish-shaped pool, and the kind of old-school architecture that screams, I cost more than your entire bloodline combined. But there's a catch. This wasn't just a mansion. It used to be a convent, as in a sacred home for elderly nuns who'd been living there for decades. And the second Katy laid eyes on it, she was like, I want that. Now here's where the drama kicks in. See, this property was technically owned by the Los Angeles Archdiocese, the big boss of churches in the area, and they were in a bit of financial hot water. Why? Oh, just a teeny tiny $660 million settlement they had to pay because of a mountain of abuse cases from the church's past. Yeah, that kind of trouble. So they looked at this giant piece of land and went, jackpot. They wanted to sell it. Katy wanted to buy it. Match made in heaven, right? Wrong. Because nobody bothered to ask the actual nuns who'd been living there. You know, the sweet old women who'd literally scraped every penny together back in 1901 to buy the place themselves. These weren't some random tenants. They believed that this convent was their home. But the Archdiocese? They didn't care. They booted the nuns out. And as if that wasn't enough, the nuns found out who the buyer was. Katy Perry, Miss I Kissed a Girl, Miss Sold Her Soul to the Devil. Allegedly, jokingly, in an old interview. The nuns were not vibing with her energy, so what did the church do? Oh, just arrange a cute little get-to-know-you meeting between Katy and the nuns, and let me tell you, it was awkward. Katy rolls up, super polite, trying to charm these 80-something-year-old nuns. She tells them she's actually religious, that she grew up in a super Christian household, shows off her Jesus tattoo, even offers to sing Oh Happy Day, yeah, in front of actual nuns, with her phone out for the lyrics. The nuns weren't buying it, not for a second. So now we've got a standoff. The church wants to sell. The pop star wants to buy. The nuns are like, over our dead bodies. The nuns decide to fight back. They find their own buyer, a woman named Hollister, a businesswoman who promises to turn the convent into a boutique hotel. The nuns sign the deed and Hollister moves in. Suddenly, there are two people claiming to own the same building, Katy Perry and Hollister. And what does Katy do? She sues. But wait, she doesn't sue the nuns, because, let's be real, that would be career suicide. She sues Hollister, and it spirals into this massive legal showdown, pop star versus entrepreneur in a court battle over a sacred convent. The case drags on for years. The nuns are caught in the middle. Stress is rising. Then, heartbreak. In 2018, during a bankruptcy hearing for Hollister, because yes, the court ruled against her and she was ordered to pay $10 million to Katy and the church. One of the nuns shows up to support her. Outside the courtroom, the nun literally pleads on camera, Katy Perry, please stop. Just stop. And then, just hours later, she collapses and dies. She was 89 years old, and the other nun, her friend, publicly said she believed the stress from the lawsuit is what caused her death. Now, I'm not saying Katy Perry directly caused a nun to pass away, but this whole chain of events? Wild. And after all of it, the court battles, the stress, the media circus, Katy still didn't get the house. The Vatican never approved the sale. So in the end, the church lost, the nuns lost, Hollister went bankrupt, and Katy walked away empty-handed. And that, my friend, is how a mansion turned into a battlefield, with pop stars, nuns, lawsuits, and one tragic ending.